Hello, hello, hello. How you guys doing? Oh man, a CIA whistleblower has dropped the biggest epic truth bomb ever. I mean, from what I heard, oh man, from what I read up here, oh man. The world's biggest epic truth bomb to the max, my friend. To the max. Um, Now, between 2009 and 2015, we've been told things that we carried for during that time, even after President Trump was elected. We carried this thing in our minds, Benghazi, all the other shit, SEAL Team 6. Now it all comes full circle. Benghazi, Bin Laden, the $152 billion comes together. SEAL Team 6 killed a body double. Then, out of nowhere, the Chinook chopper that they're all in exploded. They took Bin Laden to Iran to protect him. Iran blackmailed Obama and his administration. They caused Benghazi. They had 4 people killed, including Ambassador Chris Stevens. Even though a lot of us saw through the bullshit, except the Bin Laden thing. The Bin Laden nonsense. The blackmail, the bribery with the $2 billion we sent them. So the $2 billion were like circulated from here to Iran, then back to us to bribe up the people that knew the bullshit. Kind of keep them quiet. Man, this is even almost worse, or almost as worse as 9/11. I mean, this is huge. This is huge, folks. I don't know if we could all take this. I don't know if. I don't know if we could all take this bullshit. I mean, we're told, it was that Benghazi was caught because of a tape, which we all know is bullshit. I mean, it wasn't because of a tape. It was due to that they were trying to send weapons to Syria through Libya, through Benghazi, man. Now, when you think truth bomb, whistleblowing, shit like that, Okay, you kind of wonder, okay, that okay, let's start with Benghazi for a moment, okay? Benghazi. Now, the movie about it, I believe in the real thing. I believe in what was told in the news. Well, through boots on the ground. 4 people died. Now, my question is, who sent them to the embassy? Who sent all those people that were charging toward the embassy? Who sent them there? It's because, from what we were learning, is that Ambassador Stevens asked for help, which was denied. Denied. Now, if an ambassador asks for help, for support, and it's denied, something is up. Something is fucked up, folks. It is fucked up. Okay, it's fucked up. Then later on, we're learning that they were support not very far away, but was told to stand down. Big mistake. Then now, years later, we're told they were sending weapons through Benghazi. But to where? Syria. Okay. Benghazi was a disaster. On the anniversary of 9/11, it happened in 2001. Now, this part ties into that. Okay? It does. When 2011, 9 years ago, 2011, we were all told when Obama came out on the red carpet thing, ladies and gentlemen, Bin Laden's dead. We all know what the guy looks like. His beard. Long ass beard. Black right here. His mustache right here. All the way down from here. All black. But on the sides, gray. The guy they killed, his beard was solid black. His beard was solid black. They shot this guy in the head. And we were told that they threw this guy in the water, which is sacrilege. If you are part of the Muslim faith, being thrown off a mountain or thrown into the ocean is sacrilege. When you're dead, they bury you where your head is pointing towards Mecca. Towards Mecca. What happened, we all fell for it. We were all lied to. But a few of us didn't buy it. I sure didn't. Because when you put Bin Laden's face on one side and the face of the guy that we supposedly killed, look at the beards. Look at the beard. Beard, yeah. So I'm sitting here watching all this crap, not buying it. Plus, the guy they killed, he had like a mustache here, and it's just a beard. There's no this here, none of this. Bin Laden had that. He did. So, plus, gray on the sides. From here down, all black. So they took Bin Laden to Iran, protected him until SEAL Team 6 went to the base where where they went. They had night vision goggles. They went in there and shit like that. Killed the guy. Shot him in the head. Then we were shown doctored footage of Bin Laden getting shot in the head. Made up pictures of Bin Laden getting shot in the head. Did he really get shot in the head? Or did he really die back in 2001? Because right around the 2000s, because he had kidney problems. And he had dialysis because he had kidney problems, from what we're told. The guy was 6'5", tall dude. Then Iran wanted $152 billion. Wow. They wanted $2 billion in advance. Okay. Iran got the $150 billion. Why? See, Obama knew something. He knew what was going on. His people knew what was going on. His cabinet knew what was going on. Was he a George W. Bush, not in charge? Just a guy that turned the other cheek? No. He knew about it. He knew about it. So they blackmailed the administration for $150 billion plus the $2 billion in advance, so they can send it back as hush money. So basically, they were bribing themselves to keep quiet. Hillary says, "We came, we saw, he died." About Gaddafi. That's another reason why I'm wondering if that's also connected too. Because Gaddafi was the guy that kept things stable. Like Saddam. Everything was stable until we went in there. Iraq has been destabilized because of our ass. Libya has now been destabilized because of our ass. We were told a lot of things, and now truth comes out. And now SEAL Team 6. Now, SEAL Team 6 is a group that's the top dog, top notch of naval special forces. They're like Delta Force, the Green Berets, the name it. So here they're about to. What's up, Mo? How is Southeast in Los Angeles? Mo, it's Mo. How you doing, Mo? How is Los Angeles out there today? I will do a part 2 on the podcast of when will this all end tomorrow. Part 2. Now, if you all think for a moment, stop and think, okay? Stop and think. If all these events came full circle, Benghazi, billions of dollars sent to Iran, supposed Bin Laden's assassination and shit, which we actually killed a body double. Gotta really think. When I say question everything, question everything. Question. Open your mind, man. Open your mind. SEAL Team 6 all packed in this Chinook chopper. Their one chopper crashed. They're all piled in this old ass Vietnam War era Chinook chopper. The Taliban blew it up. Now you kind of wonder, how did they know where to go? I'm thinking somebody within the Obama administration. Hillary. Maybe Obama himself. Or Biden. Or all three. Or the whole entire administration themselves. Brennan, Comey, they're all involved in that one. The whistleblower gave a documents to a senator, a Republican senator. The president knows about this too, because he retweeted, buddy. He retweeted a tweet on Twitter. See, the thing is that Trump was supposed to win. So after he won, this is what the whistleblower said. Hillary did not take the loss very well. Did not take it very well. She took it. She tried to say one of the worst things she ever did was write a book called What Happened, talking about the election, and tried to put her own emphasis on why she lost and who is to blame. The only person who's to blame is Hillary herself. For making a pact with a guy so arrogant, so egotistical, whose wife has a bigger dick than he does. It's a joke, folks. Don't take it to the heart. So the thing is, when you look at Benghazi, when you look at the whole thing in general, the whole election, Benghazi, the assassination of SEAL Team 6, the bribery of Iran, the blackmail of the Obama administration, the whole thing came full circle, folks. It came full circle. First, it was 2011. supposedly went in there and killed Bin Laden. We didn't kill him. We only killed his body double. Number one. Number two, the assassination of SEAL Team 6. Because they knew something was going wrong. So they had to kill him, shutting him up. Number two. Number three, Benghazi. Was it over tape? No. And how they know where to send these guys who were attacking the embassy that killed 4 people? How do they know where? I mean, were they given the green light to go after these people at the embassy and shit in Benghazi? The death of those 4, the blood of those 4 on the hands of the Obama administration. It don't matter how much time they wash their hands, the blood will never go away. Their soul is tarnished by the blood of the innocent. Hillary's soul is definitely tainted by the blood of the innocent. 30 years of taking out people who would try to ruin what she wanted as power. From time when Bill Clinton was Attorney General of Arkansas, Governor of Arkansas, and now President of the United States for 8 years, 2 terms. Folks, came full circle, man. Came full circle. Now, we all know what happens to people who has dirt on Hillary and Obama. People that have dirt on at least one of them, somehow they end up mysteriously dead. Claim it's to be suicide. Check out videos of Bill Clinton's rise from Arkansas Attorney General, Arkansas Governor to President, from 79 to 2000. It will tell you the whole thing about oh yeah. His connection with the death of 2 teenage boys in 1987, plus a former pro wrestler, Billy Jack Haynes. He was an enforcer for them. He was there when those 2 teenage boys were murdered. Former pro wrestler Billy Jack Haynes admitted to this on video. Dude was 6'4", 6'5", 300 plus pounds. This guy was solid. He made Dino Bravo look like a winded walrus. Former Canadian strongman. So now, the CIA whistleblower drops an epic truth bomb that comes full circle, folks. Finally we hear some. Finally, we actually hear something. Now, check out the Next News Network. Okay. A video last night was uploaded to Gary Frenchie's The Next News Network. He had an interview with a lady, and she told of what she learned, what she was told, and now a dad of one of the either a guy that was in Benghazi or one of the SEALs that was part of the Bin Laden raid. He opened up huge information. Now, again, check out the Next News Network. Watch a video from last night, from yesterday. And this is something huge. And all of this, the fake Bin Laden gets shot and killed by SEAL Team 6. They were lured into a trap. One of the choppers gets exploded, gets shot and blown up. They all compile leaving in a Chinook chopper. And that Chinook chopper is gone. It is destroyed. With everybody on board, destroyed. Hiding evidence connecting to Obama, Hillary, Biden, Biden, Comey, the whole entire Obama administration. Now, here we have Benghazi, okay? All told that it was all because of a tape that was put on YouTube. No, was not. But they wanted to but they wanted to make it as if it was caused because of a tape. That is peanut compared to what really caused the attack on the Benghazi embassy. Okay? Now, when you think about it for a moment, four people died. Denied help. Moo? Hillary Clinton. Hillary denied them any support. She wanted them to die. She wanted them to die. And she got her wish. She wanted no loose ends, no attachment, nothing left behind. But you could try to do that, but here's the thing. There's always a thing called little crumbs. If you leave little crumbs, sooner or later, those little crumbs will be swept up, becoming a big pile. So Hillary thought, nothing there, nothing else, no crumbs at all. It's just a nice, clean floor, except some little bit of crumbs left behind. Crumbs that are swept up become a nice big pile. A nice pile. It's like a very incompetent hacker leaving some cyber breadcrumbs. Easy to pick up by the feds, of course, by law enforcement, but you gotta think. So, all this breadcrumbs swept up over time, and each breadcrumb is information, a little bit of information, and it's swept up over the last 9-10 years, and once it gets pretty good size, a pretty good size, that information is looked over for seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, years. Compiling information for all these years until the epic truth bomb was dropped. And we, the people, we fell for it for 8 years under Obama. We fell for it. We were lied to from the very beginning. From the very beginning. So now, some of us who didn't really buy this crap, we started to question about the $152 billion sent to Iran. See, we did not know that Osama bin Laden went to Iran to be protected, and then Iran took that $2 billion that they got ahead of time in advance, sent it back to hush some people up. Anybody want a piece of the $2 billion? I do. I could go to a jewelry store and buy my wife a ring that says, "Shut the fuck up." Ain't gonna talk about it. No. So they kind of, over time, kind of put things together. Now, when we heard about what happened to bin Laden's body, I saw 2 words. Bullshit. Bullshit. That's right. Bullshit. Because if you look at the picture that we were shown, I was sitting there thinking, either that's him or somebody had a pretty good grooming on their beard. Someone didn't like gray hair, so they dyed their hair and beard black. I don't like the hair. Been all black and shit. It's a fact that there's people that don't like gray hair, and what they do is they will dye their hair the natural color the way it was before it became gray. See, my beard becoming gray, my hair going gray on the sides here. I love my beard. If it goes gray, I don't care. Let it go gray. So we were showing this picture of this guy who looks like a market salesman. Mustache here, black. Beard, black. That ain't bin Laden. See, bin Laden's hair, his beard, okay, his beard, on the sides, it's gray. But from here down, it's black. So that's another bullshit I've seen. The word's bullshit. Now, the whole thing is about to unravel over time. It's like 9/11, 2001. I'm asleep in the morning. My wife at the time was getting dressed to go to run errands or go to work or whatever. Phone rang. Get a call. Answered up. My mother-in-law at the time. She goes, "Turn on TV. We're just attacked." Oh, bullshit. No. Turn on TV. Turn on TV. All right. Get up. Turn TV on. And on TV, I'm seeing a tower, one of the twin towers. And I see this plane going, and I had to remind a little bit, kind of, and I'm sitting there going I was quiet for the rest of the morning. I was babysitting. I was cleaning house and shit like that. So I sat there and watched, and I see Tower 7 on fire at the very top of the building. Now, fire at a certain point, it could get really hot in the very beginning when you first start the fire. Very, 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 very hot until over time, fire gets hot. But over time, the fire starts to cool. Right? Fire starts to cool. Dancing Israelis. That's could be the Mossad. So I'm sitting here. I'm like, okay, fire at the top of the building shouldn't cause Tower 7 to just implode on itself and fall. So what gave it away? What gave it away was Tower 7, because fire cannot weaken steel. It can't. Jet fuel cannot weaken steel, because jet fuel is 4/5 kerosene. Okay. Jet fuel is 4/5 kerosene. Now, to weaken the structure, you would need about between 3,500 to 4,000 degrees or more to weaken the structure, but to bring it down. Now, if you look at buildings over the years, hotels, stadiums, you name it, structures like that, the way they took them down is controlled demolition. Now, to get this to work on both Twin Towers and Tower 7, you would have to take at least months, and I mean months in advance, planned, set up, and when the time came, now, the biggest clue was September 10th. go back to September 10th of '01. Donald Rumsfeld says there's about $2.3 trillion missing. How are you going to lose? How are we missing $2.3 trillion? Okay, most of that money went into the military, right? Went into the military, the Pentagon, And the very spot where we were told that the plane hit was the military financial record area, where all the financial record of the military was right there. Now, if you go back to the first season of Jesse Ventura's Conspiracy Theory, one of the episodes was about 9/11. There's a lady who worked at the Pentagon. Says it sounded like the bomb went off. No plane hit. Okay, no bomb went off. Now, there were things being slipped out to the people here. Like, for example, a camera right by a security area where the bar goes up like this. When you go in, goes up like this. The camera was pointing at the area where there was an explosion. No plane. But there was a longer footage of it, about a minute or a minute and a half. It looks like a drone or like a missile, a guiding missile. And because there was if you look at the area where suppose like a plane went into it, there's a big black circle on the wall of the Pentagon. No plane. No engine. Not a piece of the plane. Of any plane, matter of fact. Now, if y'all really think here, now, there was a woman, Bashar Bhutto. She was assassinated. Before the whole Bin Laden fake assassination went. She died about a couple of years after making a interview saying that Bin Laden died in 2001. Now remember, if he had kidney problems, his kidneys were going bad, man. He's going to American-controlled hospitals to get dialysis in the area because of his kidneys. They're going bad. Now, if he died, suppose he died of kidney problems. Either he had cancer of the kidneys, or they're going bad, and he died of the because of that kidney problem. And we were told now we're being told that this truth bomb thing. The whistleblower said that They sent Bin Laden from the compound where SEAL Team 6 went to. They took him from his compound where they went to Iran, where they had him for a while until his body double was shot and killed. Okay? Then, to cover their ass, SEAL Team 6 died when the Chinook chopper was destroyed. RPG. Or a Stinger missile. Because we're at the time of the Mujahideen, back in the 80s, during the Cold War, we sent them Stinger missiles because Russia wanted control of Afghanistan. So we sent we gave the Afghanistan Stinger missiles to shoot down the choppers and shit, to destroy their tanks, which was the Tupelo T something, and so after the Chinook chopper with all the members of SEAL Team 6 was destroyed and shit, so people started to question the whole thing. That's like Jessica Lynch. Her team was murdered because the media and people around that time were all wanted to make it look like she was this captured woman, held captive, and she was saved. Never happened. They glorified her fake rescue, which never happened. She was never captured anyway. So her team started to mysteriously get killed. Then she came out years later telling her story, which really totally nuked the story that we were told back then. It pissed everybody off. And I mean, it really angered everybody in DC. They were congratulating for her return, all this crap. But here we have this Benghazi. They were sending weapons through Libya, and sending it to Syria in a war with Bashar al-Assad, which they had plans 7 countries in 5 years. Okay. If they were planning to take over regions, 5 countries in 7 years, how come Syria is the last? I mean, they took out Saddam, which he stabilized Iraq, all of Iraq, because if you were a terrorist and you set foot in Iraq, you're dead. They feared him. And plus, the reason they killed him was Iraq was no longer taking the American dollar. So they killed him for that. George W. Bush was pissed. Plus, he wanted revenge for what he did to his dad, or tried basically tried to kill his dad. Ego trip, folks. So They went in. They're thinking, well, okay, how do we do this? How can we make it look good to going into Iraq? Claim he was tied to Al Qaeda. No evidence, folks. No evidence. So they went in, found him. Like Gaddafi, they went in there. They paid rebels. We backed the rebels that killed Gaddafi. Gaddafi was creating this gold currency called the dinar. He was changing over time to not be a bad guy. Housing was a human right. Free power. If you were a mother and you were pregnant, you got $50,000 and then some. Free health care. Housing was a human right. All this. And they said he was a bad guy. If the mothers they got $50,000. Housing was a human right. You got free power. Means electricity. Gaddafi was creating this currency called the dinar. Any country that refuses to take the dollar, their leaders end up gone. And the country become destabilized. So, yeah. The biggest epic truth bomb was dropped. So how long will it take until everybody is in chains, yellow jumpsuit, and sent to Gitmo? When it happens, I'm going to go to the nearest liquor store. I'm going to buy me a fat case of Corona with lime. And so I'm going to drink. Celebrate. I'm happy to hear this. Very, very happy to hear this. Because finally it comes full circle. Comes full circle. About damn time. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I do. Getting the information that should have been done a long time ago. Getting the info you deserve. Getting the information we all deserve. Big time. Big time, pig time, no bullshit. Now, please share this video. If you're new to this channel, please leave a like, subscribe, comment below. Hit the bell for notification, And if you got this transmission, you are part of the resistance. I'm Grandmaster Evan. Knowledge is free. And knowledge is power. Always stay healthy, well, and wise. I love you guys. And again, please share this video. And I'll see you all, my brothers and sisters, my anonymous brothers and sisters. I love you guys. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.